Welcome back. It is TVU's Most Wanted. I'm Jared, and joined by some esteemed guests. Wolves at the Gate, joining me in the studio.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Hey
How's it going?
Hi, Jared. Good.
Let me just tell you something. I just thought of this. I didn't wear flannel today, and I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, what the heck?
I'm really glad that I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, last time you guys were in the studio, we were all wearing flannel, and it was really awkward.
No,
and now you guys
Was it awkward or was it bonding?
You could say bonding.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with awkward.
Okay.
I decided not to wear flannel specifically today because I knew you guys were coming in the studio.
It's kind of hurtful.
It's hurtful?
Yeah.
Why is it hurtful?
You don't want to hang out with us. Don't want to be like us.
Wait, whoa. I didn't say I didn't want to hang out. We're hanging out right now, man.
I know, but you're just kind of like, I feel a little separated.
Yeah, but this is kind of awkward.
I didn't want to steal your thunder.
We don't have thunder.
We're
like a
cool though.
Yeah.
What is that like?
This is the new Radio U. Yeah, sure.
We're
It's
not
got
even
a QR
like
code.
a small shower of rain.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first.
pitter-patter.
Let's talk about your hair, Ben.
Yes.
It's a lot longer than it was the last time you were here.
Yeah, it is.
What is happening?
Not real sure.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Steve, take it.
Braveheart.
It's true.
Braveheart.
Ben looks a lot like Mel Gibson, and I think they're trying to they're going to cast Braveheart 2, the sequel.
Didn't he die in the first one? Braveheart's son?
Braveheart's son.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is
I mean, how many movies have you seen that like the main character you think dies in the end, but then they bring him back for the
Hollywood is
sequel?
desperate, so they just keep bringing him back.
Exactly.
So tell me about when you started growing out your hair, and if you're ever going to stop growing out your hair?
About like a year and a half ago, I just got tired of getting haircuts. And I have no real plans.
No
at
plans.
all. Sometimes I think about cutting it, and then I think about not cutting it. So I'm really undecided. Not indecided.
I'm undecided.
Yeah. Undecided.
We talked about dreadlocks.
Dreadlocks?
That's my vote, but
That's Jeremy's vote,
I
but
don't
Jeremy
think he
has
likes
no
it.
vote on my hair.
Wow.
I'll second that.
Okay.
Dreadlocks,
I'm gonna
that's
throw
kind of
I'm gonna-
sweet.
I know, but I'm going to throw another one out there. I've kicked around the idea of the bowl cut, bringing it back.
See,
You're not
dreadlocks are the bowl cut. Like,
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
I don't.
they're one and the same, if you ask me.
That's unbelievable. All right, more stuff with Wolves of the Gate coming up. Stick around. We're just getting things started. Now that we got Jeremy's mic fixed, we're ready to go again.
Yeah.
Had a little mishap there.
Sorry, I breathe so much.
breathing.
Apparently, he needs a windscreen at all times when he's talking.
We would like to formally apologize to all viewers who have been scared away by Jeremy's flaming nostrils.
All right, so
Sorry.
let's talk about tweets. I went on and grabbed some tweets from all you guys before the interview today because there's some pretty interesting stuff on there. First, I wanted to ask Ben about this, but he's not even here. That Ben's here, but the other Ben's not here. He said, been hard at work getting old Gus Chiggins ready for these crazy at Wolves of the Gate tours. Now, there's a picture. We'll throw this up on the screen for you. Gus Chiggins?
Yes, actually.
Who named the van?
He's a historical character.
Yes.
An old prospector.
Yes. There's a lot of legends about him.
He's fought in
Rockies.
most of the major world wars, even.
Major world war.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so our van has fought in a lot of world wars.
Gus Chiggins.
Yeah, that's the name of the van.
CHIGGINS.
This looks like quite the van to be driving around the country, and you guys pretty excited about that?
We scoured the country.
Yes.
We searched the internet, and that was probably the best option.
We were
for
like,
us.
which van can we get and not pay any money for?
And that's
Gus Chiggins.
Gus Chiggins was like,
rolled
I'll do
into the
it.
driveway
Exactly.
and was like, hey, pick me.
Have you guys run any problems with Gus yet?
No. Yep.
Yeah. Ben, that's actually why Ben's not here, is he's fixing.
Really?
Gus.
He really is
He is-
fixing.
He's actually fixing it as
good
we
old
speak
Gus to
right
the
now.
doctor.
Yeah.
We discovered that we might need heat on tour.
Really? Your van doesn't have heat right now?
Well,
Yeah.
short-circuited today.
I installed a fireplace, but we realized that was a hazard.
And we do have Jeremy's
chimney
nostrils.
Yeah, Jeremy could just blow on
But
Starting fires is a cinch when Jeremy's around.
Yes.
Jeremy will defrost the windshield.
Yeah, I got it.
Now, we frequently ask bands, would you rather have no AC in the summer or no heat in the winter? And every time, I've never heard of somebody that would just prefer no AC in the summer. Everybody would say, nah, forget it. We'll just not have heat in the winter because you can put more clothes on, right?
Mm-hmm. You can't take your skin off.
Right.
I disagree
That's a
with
great
that,
point, Steve. You can't take your skin off.
That's what I learned in school.
So you disagree. You would rather go the whole summer without AC than have no heat in the winter.
I mean, my cars have never had it. So
okay,
Jeremy's used to it.
I'm pretty used to not having AC.
Can we
in the
establish
summer.
where in this country that we are? We are in Ohio.
That's
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
This is not a good indicator of
Right,
heat. It's
right.
an
That's true.
indicator.
But
Maybe
in
if you were
my
in
life,
Texas, you'd feel differently.
If I was in Texas, yeah, but I'm not in Texas.
Unless we're touring
You can only
Columbus.
speak to your environment.
Yeah, I can
Exactly.
only. This is where I am, Ohio.
All right, so
It
we
has been
got
said, this
we got
is where
through
he
one
is.
tweet. I actually have a lot more tweets coming up that we'll talk about with Wolves of the Gate. So stick around. There is so much happening when the cameras aren't rolling. It's just ridiculous. Did you know Jeremy sweats coffee?
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Life goes on.
Yep.
Life goes on. Let's talk about more tweets, shall we? Another tweet from Ben, not the other Ben, this Ben. Driving some old grain trucks. I want you to see this picture. Again, we got a picture. You'll see this up on the screen here. Why are you driving grain trucks?
The label. The label.
Yeah. It's something that the label made us do.
Yeah.
Shut up. That is not true.
It's part of the contract. They have a field out in Lewisburg, Ohio that we have to field.
Yeah, we have to field it.
It's a pain in the butt.
It's the field of
but
dreams, actually.
Everybody thinks we're living the dream, but we're hard at work working in the fields.
That is a lie. But I will ask you, not you, Ben, the other two guys, is Ben the hilljack of the group? Like, is he the hillbilly?
I've never heard hilljack before, but I like it.
Really?
Yeah,
You've never heard that?
No.
All right, so is he the
I would say
the
Ben is
hillbilly?
the trendiest farmer.
Yeah.
That I'm aware of.
If there is a hipster farmer out there,
Yeah. There's like
he should learn at the
Yeah, at the
Hipster
He's not
farmer.
wearing them now, but he has some sweet Nashville boots.
Yeah.
that I'm pretty sure he wears.
I'm telling you, I think he wears those while you're on the field.
Isn't your
Nashville boots.
profile on Twitter, your profile descriptor is I can drive a tractor.
It is, actually. I am proud of my heritage as a
And
farmer.
you did Instagram that picture of the old
Yes,
grain truck.
I did.
See, iPhone, Instagram.
Yep.
Hipster
It just-
farmer.
it all
Hipster
fits.
farmer.
Yep.
All right. Another tweet from Ben. I have a nasty habit of leaving my keys in my unlocked car and then freaking out about losing my keys walking back out to the car.
Yep, I do.
Explain this to me.
Well, actually, growing up on a farm in the middle of nowhere, I actually don't know if this is a good thing to say, but I'm going to go for it. I grew up and have always just left my keys in my car at night because there's no point in locking your car because the next house is like a mile away. So you don't have to worry about people stealing your car.
What
So
about the farm animals?
they can't drive, Steve. I hate
You
to
ever
break it
seen
to
Toy
you.
Story when you're not looking, the toys come to life?
Yeah,
So
but
what do you
it's
think?
toys and not farm
Whoa,
animals.
what do you think? Pixar they don't have the CGI yet to do it.
Pixar's going to steal that
The
idea.
technology.
Yeah, TM Pixar, so.
TM Pixar. So you just leave your car unlocked,
I
your
just
keys
leave
in it.
Yeah, unlocked and keys in it. So
And running.
it's a habit of mine. So a lot of times I'll go to the mall or somewhere else, and out of habit, I would just leave my keys in my car unlocked.
That is a terrible habit.
It is.
That is a terrible habit.
And then I'll be walking back out to my car, and like I said, in tweet, freak out because I'm like, where are my keys at?
He
Oh
drives
my gosh, I left my keys in my car.
Yeah.
It's a silver Trailblazer. Ohio
License plate number.
Yeah, license plate. It says.
Steal me.
Normally
It
when
says
people
hipster
freak
farmer.
out,
It's my
normally when people
vanity
freak
plate.
out because their keys are in the car, it's because they've locked their keys in their car. Opposite
I
for
don't think
you.
I've ever actually locked my keys
I think the
in my
key
car.
phrase in all that was Ben goes to the mall a lot. I just wanted to kind of.
All right, let's just get one more tweet out here from Ben. Was mistaken for AJ Hawk in the Starbucks drive-thru. That was a first. Must be because I'm really buff.
It is.
Explain this story.
I mean,
Who's AJ Hawk?
He's Ohio State lineman.
Come on, man.
Really?
It's okay.
Hey, who's AJ Hawk?
Hey, guys, he's not
Can we
from
kick him out of the
Ohio.
band?
It doesn't matter.
not
He plays for the Green Bay Packers. Like, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
They just won the Super Bowl.
it is.
Oh, he won the Super Bowl by himself?
Yep.
So, yeah.
If he's not the quarterback, I don't care.
All right, so explain the situation at Starbucks.
Well, I was sitting in the drive-thru, and
In your car.
in my car
Okay.
With the keys in it.
with the keys in it, and apparently at most drive-thrus there's a little camera where you give your order, which I don't usually think about because I think it's something that most people don't realize.
I've actually never even noticed that.
Yeah, but there is a little camera in there.
Okay.
And so apparently the lady that was taking my order thought that I was AJ Hawk because I was at the Centerville Starbucks,
And
which is where AJ Hawk is from. That's where he grew up. And she saw the long locks, which is something, the only thing that AJ Hawk and I share in common.
Yeah, I was gonna say the hair. Yeah.
Yeah, the hair.
But
And
she
then
can
I
only
pulled
see
up
your
to the
face,
window,
probably.
And I've never seen someone more disappointed. She's like, "You're not AJ Hawk." I was really excited.
Yeah.
So was she gonna ask for your autograph? You think?
Maybe.
Did you get anything
She
free
told me
out
that
of
she
it?
had met him before.
Okay.
And he had come through the drive-through. But
You're a big letdown.
So then you go back wearing your muscle
it was a
suit.
beautiful
Just a
letdown.
huge
Yeah.
disappointment. Huge disappointment.
So you need to paint
It
your
was.
face like Braveheart and
Yeah.
try
Get
that
again.
muscle
I'm just gonna permanently have eye black on at all
Yeah.
times.
There you go. Keep your hair growing, eye black, you're in. More with Wolves of the Gate coming up. Here's number 5. It's TVU's Most Wanted.